coming back to the question. Love yourself.
Yes.
Love yourself. That's the main answer. After loving yourself,
Everything will come naturally.
yes.
Hey my lovebugs, welcome back to yours truly. My name is Katlego. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed to my channel. And if you're new here or you've been around, you like what you see but haven't quite yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Today we have a special guest. We have a special guest. She is a mother, a counselor, a preacher, and most of all, my best friend. Okay, so we're going to talk about being a woman, the importance of taking care of yourself, having a relationship with God, and obviously it's important to get wisdom from those who've gone before us. So I've invited my mom for the segment of wellness on my channel. We're gonna ask her a few questions while we sip on some tea. Cheers, love. Already. Okay. The first question is. You have a great day.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Mom. How are you? I'm good. Welcome to. Welcome to yours truly.
Yes.
Welcome to yours truly, mommy.
Thank you, Jay. It's a pleasure.
Okay. So the first question is, why is it important for a young lady to have a relationship with God?
What a question. Truly speaking, God is the center of our lives. He is our creator, and without God, no more thing. You can do whatever you want, jump, spring, do whatever you want, but God comes first.
You need something that can ground you.
He is the strength of our lives.
It translates. The beginning of wisdom is to trust God.
Yes.
To trust God. Okay.
So, if you believe in God, if you have God on your side, then wow, you'll see miracles.
He will amaze you. Cheers to that, honey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I forgot my second question. Oh, my second question is about purpose. So we all have gifts and talents, and the Bible tells us that we must use our gifts and our talents. So maybe your talent is to sing, or your talent is to comfort people, but most of the time we fear or we shy away, and we don't follow that purpose, even though you know it's something that you are called to do, but because of fear you shy away. So just for context, my mom is a preacher, but personally for me, I think she's always known that she has a calling to counsel, to heal, to motivate, and I feel like as her family and people close to her, we've known and she's known, but it took her forever to answer the call to be like, okay, I want to serve the Lord. I mean, you were serving the Lord in different ways, but not on the pulpit where you were supposed to be again. So the question is related to purpose in the sense of, how can you encourage someone who is fearful to do what they call to do, to just step into it, because you recently stepped into the call and said, here I am, Lord. So what do you think it takes, or how can you motivate someone to say, this is your calling, go for it?
Yeah. Fear is poison. The first thing that you should do is to accept. But it is not easy, people. It is really not easy. As young people, okay, I'm not young, but I'll say as young people, you want to do what you think is right. You belong to this generation. You see people doing things and you think those are the right things to do. And if there's nothing driving you to the right direction, then it's difficult to follow what you're supposed to follow. But let me tell you, it will tear you apart, and not doing what you're called to do, what you are called to do, because you'll be doing things and nothing will be right.
Or like
and you're not listening, you're not answering, you decide to go astray, like Noah. He was sent to Nineveh and he went to Tarshish. So that's what we do. That's exactly what is happening in our lives.
Yes.
God says do this, and then we said no. You shying away, like you saying you fearing what will people say, what will my friends say, and the like. But the moment you get out of the noise, the moment you sit alone, I always say to people, God will take you out of a BMW and take you to a Scoroboro of Toyota Corolla, because there it is quiet. It is not noisy as it is in the BMW, where everybody is seeing you and
you're listening to the noise.
And you're listening to the noise. But the moment you get into that small car and sit there, then God will be able to talk to you, and you will be able to understand God's purpose about you, and you will start to follow Jesus, and you will never look back again. It takes so long for some of us. We are not the same. Somebody will spontaneously respond. There are so many young children that I work with in church that, you know, these people are so given and they're following God's purpose. But hey, it is not easy, because the devil also doesn't like the good things. He will try to destroy you, but just listen to God's voice. You will be
I got over part of your studio supporting act. Umama Getrundi. But yeah, it's very
like
important.
I'm looking at you, my child. I'm looking at you. But maybe it will come.
Yes, it will come. It will come. But yeah, keep looking at me. Okay. Wow, Mom. You see why she's a preacher, guys? Whew. I have goosebumps. No, the thing is, in the guys, prepare, and I was like, but now I'm blown away. I am very blown away. Okay, third question is, what was it? What's my third question? Oh, third question is about being a girl. Obviously, in this house, you guys know I'm forever doing girly stuff, making sure I look good, shopping, and growing up, my mom has always been someone who has pushed for us to be women who take care of ourselves, who look good, who are independent more than anything. Like basadi ba ikemelang, like not depend on anybody else, but be able to fend for ourselves and look good while doing it. Right? I have a shopping addiction because of this lady, guys. Okay, I have a shopping addiction. But anyway, the question is, why is it important for a woman to invest in themselves? And I mean all round, ne? I mean, like obviously we've covered the spiritual part of having a relationship with God, but also just why is it so important, and how would you encourage maybe those who are struggling? Because naturally we are dealing with a very sensitive generation, you understand? Like mental health, because obviously there's comparison. Everything, what. So how would you? Yeah.
I always look at girls. And there are things that I don't understand. Girls these days depend on boys, on men. They even go astray. I can't do that. I don't think. I can't. Okay. Coming back to the question. Love yourself.
Yes.
Love yourself. That's the main answer. After loving yourself,
everything will come naturally.
Yes. When you love yourself, you cannot expect somebody to use your body so that they can give you something. And it's difficult, yes. I like beautiful things, and beautiful things are not always expensive. That's what people don't understand. I used to buy uniform for my children at Pep store, and people cannot believe that. And the most important thing, you must be accepting, you must be understanding. It's not always easy, or it's not. I don't know what's the right thing, the right word to use. It's not, you are not always able to do something.
Yeah, the means are not always there.
The means are not always there. Yes, sometimes you can, sometimes you cannot. So don't put yourself under pressure because of peers or
even yourself.
Or even don't pressurize yourself. You can eat papaka cabbage, and when you go out, you're still looking like anybody else. And if you want something, you have to work for that something to get it.
Preach, Mama.
So when you want, you have a goal to reach, you must sacrifice, compromise other things so that you can get what you want. But you don't show the world. You do it. You do it yourself, and you love yourself, and you can go to Pep store, you can go come along and buy something for yourself and still look good.
Yes. Presented well.
And when you go out, people say you have money. I don't have money.
You just know how to look good.
It's just that I look after myself.
Yes.
And when I want to buy a car, I will buy that car at the right time. Not because my friend has bought a car, not because somebody has bought a fridge, that kind of a fridge, so I also go and pressurize my husband that I want to. I do things on my own. Yes, you will have that helping hand, but you do things accordingly, at the right time, at the right space. You don't force matters. If you can't, you can't. You will do it when you can. Are you answered, ma'am?
I am answered.
Yes.
Okay, but to check if this thing is still recording because Okay, we're still recording. It is, right? Yes, we're still recording. Last time we recorded it, besides. Chama khoma nate yang video ya rena tla fela ka sweet sana. Okay. Thank you so much, Mom, for that answer.
You're welcome.
I think what we can take is love yourself, be patient with the things that you want, work hard, and do it at your own pace.
Yes.
So don't be pressurized, don't feel like you're running out of time, because Rona, as the youth, we do feel like that. For example, I'm 25 but a 21-year-old who says I 1, 2, 3 and 4.
What we like, and the professions that we follow are not the same.
Yes.
Somebody will be in IT, you are doing law. You can do law until you're 40. I can't do that. I'm sorry. That profession is too long. It's like being a doctor. You take forever.
Jabs. Yeah, I'm taking forever.
You take forever to do what you want.
And to get to the level of success that you're trying to get to.
To be a teacher, you go for 4 years, you come back, you work. But I buy a house before you So that's why we don't compare.
Don't compare.
And our needs are not the same. And what you want, and what you need. So you cannot compare yourself to the next person. Our needs are not the same.
Our needs are not the same.
The wants can be the same, but the needs are not the same.
That is so true, Mom. That is life. Because re batla ntho tse tshwanang mara di need di tshwane. For example, o mong ene tlampe a tlhokomele kwa bone ke di need tse wena, maybe you are fortunate enough that a gona break takes kwalong, so you advance. Okay, I'm learning. I'm also learning. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, for the last question, because Mommy doesn't want to be here for too long. The last question is, I don't know how to phrase it to get the answer that I want. I need to be smart about this. But essentially the question is, what's the word? What makes you proud? And I think proud is the right word, ne? What makes you the most proudest about being my mom?
Wow, am I proud?
Of course you're proud. You wouldn't be here.
Listen to this child.
Oh, what makes you? Like I say, package up for me only, ne? But let's make it a bundle, ne? What is the most rewarding thing about being a mother, ne? So, about being a mother, and then the cherry on top will be what makes you proud of me.
Wow. Let me think.
Okay, think, honey.
I don't have to think.
Oh, you don't? You know?
I think I know.
Okay.
If there is something God blessed me with, are my daughters. Don't be big-headed. We have struggles in life, but through that tunnel, there is a light. Ne? There is something. Even if you are the. Even if more things are not going your way, you are not satisfied, or you are not happy, or you are being judged, or whatever. You understand what I'm talking about. But this one, God blessed me with my children. They listen to me. So when they were young, I used to talk to them, and I would think they were not listening. it is so good to hear them telling me, Mom, you said this. And I said, wow, I sometimes cry, but they don't say it. That, hey, these people were listening to me, to my advices. That's what I like with them. Grown up as they are, they still listening to me. You know, I'm really proud. I don't want to tell people everything because I'm scared. This world is not safe.
Yes, it's not.
They're doing things for themselves. They even surprise me sometimes. I'm blessed, guys. I'm blessed with my daughters. And the one sitting next to me, yeah, this one, she's fulfilling my dreams.
Okay, that's sweet.
I used to be I used to wish to be a lawyer, but my mother could not afford. She took that, and she's following that. She's a woman of prayer, like her mom. That one surprised me because at their age they are this wild. But you know what? This woman can pray. This woman likes God. That's what I like about her. Her sister too, but in a different way. She doesn't do it like us. She's not the out there person. She is an introvert, but I'm telling you, she's also liking God. Yes.
That's what you like, and you are proud of that.
Yes, I am.
And you're not proud because I'm a girly girl.
Yeah. You want to say?
I want them to know I'm a product like this because of you.
Yes, you are, babes.
Thank you, babes.
Yes, babes. Yes, Joey.
Yes, Joey.
She's my friend again. This one. Good job. Mama. We did things together. And now they left me alone at home. I don't have a friend. Everybody's on the phone checking on them. They're always on the phone checking on me. It's nice to be friends with your children.
Yes.
That's so important, eh? And they mustn't learn things on the street from other people. They must learn from you.
Yes. And they must have an open relationship.
They must have an open relationship with their mothers, with their parents. Wow. I think it's enough.
We've covered, ne?
Yes, I can go.
Anyway. Show me, wait. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have learned a lot, especially about just being a well-rounded woman. Loving God, loving yourself, being patient with your dreams, your goals, what you want to achieve, and knowing that God is with you. You can do it. We got this. In my previous video, Mama Kirite, we are in a season of courage, being courageous. So be courageous, don't be fearful, listen to the calling of God and your purpose, and just live life to the fullest.
Yes.
Love your parents,
yes.
respect
Love
your
life.
mom and dad, and live life, my girl. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Till next time, love you. Bye.